Hi, I'm Lone95, and I make funny little games outside of YouTube. I've probably made like well over 50 released games in the probably 10 years I've been making the games. Like, you know, that's a lot, you know? It's 5 a year. Which actually that's probably an underestimate, just but these range from like the worst thing you've ever seen in your entire life, just some to like 6 out of 10, you know? Like not amazing, not groundbreaking. I'm not saying I made Undertale. But I am saying I made some okay games, you know? Like, I'm here to give you a rundown on what I think is my best game series I've ever created. Green Guy Goes Grappling. So buckle up, because there is a lot to go through here. This is the little VR video studio I made. Since I don't really want to show my face, I got this thing. It's got all the amenities. Like, it's got King. Like, this is a recreation of a plush that I have in real life, except it has a little collar thing. I didn't want to texture that for some reason. It's got Rhythm Heaven Fever. Above all, it's got Green Guy from Green Guy Goes Grappling. That's right, he's right there. And look, it's Green Guy, the topic of today's video. Anyways, let's go! So the series began on the afternoon of 2021. My friend told me that I should make a game with a grappling hook in it. And I, personally, wanted to get a game to put on coolmathgames.com. You know, just the normal things you want to do, right? So, what I did was, when I got home from school, I opened up GDevelop 5, and within an hour, I had a working game. 23 levels and everything. Why 23? Because I, for some reason, made it so the first levels were -2, -1, and 0. Why? Don't ask me, ask 2021. That was a stupid decision. It was very easy to make. GDevelop made it very, very simple. Like, it's literally, you have Green Guy, right? And you make it so when you left click, it finds the nearest grapple. And creates a distance joint between the grapple and Green Guy. You just make Green Guy's grappling. That's it. It's as simple as that. It was a pretty steady performer at first. Like, it did about average. In the span of, like, a single week, it got 500 plays. That is a lot of plays for me. It was, like, the most attention I'd ever gotten on the internet up to that point. Like, sure, I had, like, a single video that hit, like, 1,000 views. No, not even. This was in 2021. I don't think I even had a single video that reached, like, 50 views at that point. So, this was a lot. Eventually, the codebase got really bad. Look at this. This is terrible. Because I was tough to develop. This was only about 3 months into me using the engine. So what's up? I did it again. I made a sequel. But, just so you know, the game never made on Cool Math. They said they liked it, but it wasn't really related to math or puzzles in any way. Which I do agree with. It could have been... I could have designed it specifically for Cool Math, you know? So in December, I made the game sequel. Green Guy Goes Grappling 2. It was really bad. Like, it was just a demo, okay? I was planning on having 500 goddamn levels. Okay, it was really bad. It was terrible. The controls were sluggish, like, you could only jump, like, boop, boop, bad. And the colors were dull. So, I tried again. Green Guy Goes Grappling Special Edition, which had nothing to do with the original game other than same gameplay. It had anti-gravity fields, but overall, it was pretty short, and it had minimalist graphics, which I think, I chose a color palette. I think it looks nice. So I tried again, and I tried again. And I tried again. Nothing I was able to make had recaptured the magic or the success of the original. So I said, screw it. Time for a do-over. I booted up GDevelop and started working on Green Guy Goes Grappling 2. Again. Well, at this point it's called Green Guy Goes Grappling Deluxe, but it eventually turned into Green Guy Goes Grappling 2. This time I made him faster. I made it so the levels all scroll. In the original there was only one level that scrolled, and that was the only thing in the entire series that did. But now, every single one of them does it. At the end of every roll, there's a boss fight. The game is saves. There's goals you have. The goals are unlockable skins. It's like an achievement system. Isn't that so cool? It's so cool. But the game still isn't. This is like my 6 out of 10 game, right? It's still kind of lackluster. Like, the challenges are bad, and you can't unlock all the skins without a cheat code. That's left, up, right, down, down. Go nuts. After that, the series did ramp up in quality. After that, Green Guy Goes Grappling Deluxe came out. Like, that was an idea I had since the original. I always wanted to package it up. Give it more levels, give it more features, and make it better. It was a full remake. First game with better controls, better art, more audio. Well, audio in general. There's only 2 sound effects in the original game and a single song. More levels, new skins, and even more than that. Like, there was a level select in this thing. Green Guy Goes Grappling Simulation had a string grappling gimmick, so you could Green Guy Goes Grappling Simulation had a very minimalistic art style and a screen wrapping gimmick that was from a scrapped update for the first game. I swear to God, I did not steal from BBB. Green Guy Goes Grappling Multiverse had you traveling to the worlds of my other games. Like, you could go to the world from Recoil Robot. That's a cool game. There's actually a little bit of a speedrun community for it. And finally, the series is poised to end for the time being. Green Guy Goes Grappling 3. It was gonna be awesome. Tons of skins. Like, look at all those skins. That's pretty cool. 12 massive levels. There's gonna be hacks in this game. And there's even music licensed from Dim Rain 47. You don't know who that is? I'm sure you recognize the song. Yeah, that song. Yeah. I literally just messaged him on Twitter and asked him like, speaking of the music, my friend Bush, who has made a lot of the music for some of my games, like he did the Green House Grappling 2 soundtrack. So he just said like, hey, you want to make some music for this game? I said, yeah, why not? And he made an amazing soundtrack. I've listened to a lot of video games, okay? And I can confidently say that Green Guy Goes Grappling 3's soundtrack is one of the best I've ever heard. Please give him a... I'm leaving in the description. I'm gonna add like a thing in the end card. I'm gonna add the thing up there. Like, give him a visit by all costs. He makes like, I can overstate it. He just makes amazing songs. The soundtrack's free. It's available on my website and his YouTube. Just go get it. Just listen to it. Listen to the cyberspace theme. That's my favorite. But then something happened. Something catastrophic. I stopped working on the game 3 times. All 3 were because I lost motivation. I made these games for fun, not for profit or anything. And the first 2 iterations remain to develop, and those are currently open source. The 3rd iteration was me trying to learn Godot some more, which, I mean, I think it worked out a little bit. I'm literally in Godot. I'm in a world of my own creation. So I'd say that worked out. But I don't want to release that yet. I might want to do something with it in the future, you know? And speaking of, what is the future? I don't really know. I love these games, and I really want to make another one day. But I want to make it, like, the best game ever made, you know? I want to make this just something that can actually be someone's favorite game. Like, over there, on my shelf, in real life, I have a copy of the Undertow Collector's Edition. That is my favorite game of all time. And right here, I have a copy of Rhythm Heaven Fever. That's my second favorite. I want to make something that can rival those for me. I'm not going to make it for a while. I want to make some other games. I've been making these for 2 years straight. That's pretty much all I've released in those 2 years. So, thanks for watching. Lots of new people have come in since my last actual video, which was like 6 months ago. I try, okay? I write the script, I record it, and I forget to edit it. And I just don't... I need to get better at editing, okay? But, hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for actually, like, giving this video a chance. If you have any, like, cool ideas where I can put it on this desk, as long as it's not, like, weird. Like, I'm fine with weird. I have a piece of bread, okay? But you know what I'm talking about. But as long as it's not weird, or something that a minor shouldn't have on his desk, put it in the comments. If you like the video, hit the like button. It's, like, somewhere down there, probably. And if you want to see more of me on your feed, subscribe. I promise I won't spam you often. I do sometimes upload a few times in the same weekend, but that's my Rhythm Heaven remixes. I can pump those out pretty quickly. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.